Okay, it's Thanksgiving Eve, and we're getting our turkey ready to make for Thanksgiving tomorrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to brine our turkey overnight. I cleaned out the turkey. I have it here. It's thawed out. You don't want to do it when it's frozen. And what we're going to use is we're going to use this bird baptism. It's a brine seasoning you can get online. And what we do is we take water first and we boil it. And then we just stir in the brine like that. And once it's all ready, what you want to get is you want to get like a food grade bucket. And then we're going to do it all inside this bucket. So let me see if I can hit this bucket with my, not too bad. As you can see, it's very hot. So we have the brine in there now, and you don't want to put the turkey in with the hot water. So what we did is we got a bag of ice. So we're going to put the ice in there to cool the brine down, because you don't want to cook the turkey. You just want to brine it overnight. I'm going to put that whole bag of ice in there. Just like that. And once you get that in there, and then we'll take the turkey. And we got about a 12 to 13 pound turkey. Make sure I got it all. And we want to stick that right in there. And that's actually a perfect size for that. And once you have that in there, we're going to do this overnight. And let this sit overnight. And then tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a spatchcock turkey. We're going to cut the thing and flatten it out. And we're doing this in our Fireplace pizza oven. So you're really going to see how nice this is and how we can cook this very well. And as you can see, tonight's our Stranger Thing party. They're coming out with a whole new 5th season, so we're all ready for that. So we're going to get this in, put this in the fridge, let this overnight, and I'm going to show you how we're going to cook this in our Fireplace pizza oven. Well, good morning. What we got here is we got our turkey. Last night we brined it in the video I just showed you earlier. But here it is. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. What we're going to do is we're going to get our turkey ready for to put in our Fireplace pizza oven. So this has been brined overnight. I'm going to take out this little plastic holder. But yeah, this has been brined overnight. What we're going to do is we're going to do this as spatchcock turkey. What we're going to do is flatten it out, and it's going to cook. The presentation is going to be amazing, and it's going to cook so evenly doing it that way. And it doesn't take near as long. So we're looking at 275 for like 3 hours to do this spatchcock turkey. But let me prep this. Like I say, this was brined overnight. So what we're going to try to do here is we're going to take out the backbone first. So you want to get some poultry scissors. These are ones that I can take apart and put in the dishwasher, so it's not, it doesn't have bacteria all through it. So what you want to do is you just want to go down the backbone on this turkey. Almost like you can do chickens this way, and anything like that. It is a little harder with the turkey because it's just, the bones are so much thicker. But once you get it started, it isn't too bad. Sometimes I'll go from both directions and go down through this. But I should probably get a more heavy-duty pair of scissors to do this. So we're going to just go right down through there like so. There we go. Once you get through the thick ones, it's not as bad. So go down from this direction. You can tell I don't do this every day. So anyone that wants to try this, if you haven't tried it, it's amazing. We did it last year, and the people didn't even eat the one that, we did 2 turkeys. We did one in an oven, just your typical oven, and one in our pizza oven, and no one ate the one in the oven. That was for leftovers. So you can save this and make stock out of it or whatever you'd like to do. But now once you have that done, what you do is you open it up, and there's a bone in here. This is a breastbone. To get it stored, and sometimes I use a knife. Just give it a little like that so you can get it exposed. And then take your knife along either side. Just either side so you can get it going. You can see it there, how it is. Once you run your fingers down along the side of that, it's a little easier, but it is a tough job. getting this thing out. And like I say, once you get it exposed like that, it comes out a little bit easier. Not super easy. When you run your hand up through there. There we go. There we go. And then take this, still a few little tendons on there. There we go. See? Take this out. And then what you got, I'm going to trim this just a little. With a little extra skin on here. Get that off. But see, now you can take it and look how nice that presentation is going to be for Thanksgiving. You can put this is like your centerpiece, but just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it on the back side, because what I like to do is I like to season the turkey. So let me get some paper towel. Okay. So what I like to do first is put just a little bit, I like a little bit of black pepper on mine. So we'll put just a little bit of this on to get it. And then I like this Texas sugar is a really nice one that I see on TV, well, on YouTube. And we did it with this last year and everyone loved it. So let's put a nice, I'm a little bit generous with my seasoning. So once that side's done, I'm going to flip it over. And what I like to do is, I like to pull back the skin, because not everyone eats the skin. And if you take the skin off, where's all your seasoning? On your skin. So just run your hands underneath the breast meat like that. Pull that back. You can do this with the thighs too. I'm just going to do it with the breast meat. Just put a little bit of that seasoning underneath there. Like that. So you can get that flavor all throughout the turkey. And then put the skin back. And what I like to do is take a few toothpicks. You got to remember to pull these out when you're done. And just pin back the skin like that so it doesn't come off during your cooking. So once you get that through there like that, this one didn't want to stay. Be a little difficult. There we go. So once we get that like that, now you can finish your seasoning. I'll have to wash these off afterwards. Just a little bit of black pepper. And the rest of the seasoning. And with your turkey being so moist, you don't have to brine, or you don't have to put a binder on it. And we brined it overnight, but we don't have to put a binder on because it's so wet from the brine. So that's pretty much it for the turkey. Maybe a little bit up here. Okay, there we go. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the pan that I'm going to cook it in the Fireplace pizza oven. I recommend anyone that has one of our Fireplace pizza ovens, get one of these. You can get them at Walmart, Target. And what it is it's basically a big cookie sheet with a grate on it. And what that does is that lets the juice stay in the pan, not all over the pizza oven. So, let me put this on here. Just like so. And that's going to be it. And I'll show you what that looks like. See how nice that is? That just makes such a nice presentation. And the last thing I'm going to do, let me get some of this. The last thing I'm going to do is take these off, of course. I'm going to use my meat thermometer in this. And I actually have it downloaded to my phone. So what you do is you put your meat thermometer in the deepest part. I like it in the breast. You could do it in the thigh or anything like that. And you're pretty cool. And you can get them really reasonable online. So anyways, we'll do that. I'm going to let this thing set. And and then we'll go from there. But I'm gonna go out and show you how to light this fireplace and get it ready for your big day for your cooking. Okay, so here we are out at our Fireplace pizza oven, and I'm gonna show you how I light this to get things going. What I like to do is I like to use some of the starter wood. You can get this at like Lowe's or Home Depot, and I use that. And what I do is I blow up a little bit of newspaper on the bottom, put a little bit of the starter wood, and then a few of the logs. And the key to these pizza ovens, or any oven like that, you need good dried wood. Today we're using an oak wood, but it's dry. I keep it in my wood boxes. It's not out in the damp, cold weather. So then we just light this up. Just like that. And what I like to do is, to get it going really good, I like to keep the doors open a little bit like this, because what that does is that lets a lot of air in there, and it really gets the fire going. And as you can see, it's just been a few minutes, well, seconds really. And what I like to do is I load this thing up, because you want to really get it up to temperature pretty quick. And the way to do that is to load it up with wood like this. And these ovens are built very strong, so you really can't overdo it with the wood on these. Not like the Fireplaces where it'll come out on the face. These have a really deep box, and the wood actually keeps the fire and everything contained in the inside. So, as you can see, I'm really loading her up. And it's already a good rolling fire. So I'll let this go for 15 minutes or so, and then I'll bring the turkey out and I'll show you how we put this in here and get things going. Okay, here we go. We have the turkey out here, and I got the Fireplace pizza oven all set up. As you can see, the fire is going really good in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the doors just cracked a little bit. You can use these as a damper to get your temperature at the right spot. We're at about 225 right now. I'm gonna let it go up a little bit yet. I want to get to about that 275 range. But I put my meat thermometer in too, so I can check it on my phone as it's cooking. But I'm just gonna put this in here, and then we're gonna let this cook. I'll check it like every hour or so. It'll take probably about 3 hours till it's finished. But yeah, we'll put it in here in this pizza oven, just like this. See, this pan works so good because it just fits in there so nicely. So that's it. And what you want to do with this pizza oven is you pull the damper out. That way the heat goes into the oven itself, and it'll cook that way. So that's pretty much it. We're just going to make sure the fire keeps going here, and we're going to let our turkey cook in. Sorry, tongue twister there. But I'll get back to you shortly, and we'll check it out in about an hour. Okay, so we're going to check the turkey. My thermometer says that it's about a half hour out yet. So what I do a lot of times towards the end of my turkey is I put aluminum foil over it so that the tips of the wings and the legs don't burn or get real hard. But I'm gonna baste it. So I put a little like pan of butter inside here. So I'm gonna pull this a little closer so you can see what I'm gonna do. But I'll show you how nice this turkey looks right now. See how I put a little bit of aluminum foil in there? Just so that the tips of the wings don't burn. But look how beautiful that looks. And then what I'll do is this is a little cast iron. I'll just put a little bit of butter on it. Just like that. And like I say, I got about 25-30 minutes. And then I'll show you a finished picture of this. So, but that's what it looks like. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let this cook for just a little bit longer. Then I'll do I'll pull it out and I'll show you what this thing looks like. This gets amazing. I'll tell you what, this pizza oven works great for just about everything we've tried in here. And right now we're at about 250. You can see I didn't put much wood in here for a while, but I have really nice fire going yet. It doesn't take much. I'll put a log every once in a while in here, and it'll just keep burning and keep that temperature right at the right spot we need it. So I'll check back with you in a few minutes, and we'll pull this out and take a look at it. Okay, so my meat thermometer on my phone says it's ready, so I'm gonna check it. Let me pull this table over here. I'm gonna check it with my manual one here. Let me see. Just to double check everything. And it says it's done. So, let me show you this turkey. So this isn't just for pizzas. This oven you can cook anything, and we do chickens, we do turkeys, we do like pulled pork, we do anything basically. So of course we like the pizzas, but everything else, I'm gonna pull out the, everything else is just as good. Pull out the thermometer, put it over there. Wait till you see this. Look at this turkey. This is a turkey cooked in the Fireplace pizza oven. This is a Cambridge Fireplace pizza oven. Let me put it right here. It's a little hot. Let me show you. The Cambridge Fireplace pizza oven. It's amazing. You can do just about anything with this thing. You just got to be creative. I'm not a chef, a professional chef by any means, but I try all kinds of stuff in here. So be creative, try things, and I'll tell you what, this turkey is going to be amazing. It was last year, and it's going to be again this year. People love this in the Fireplace pizza oven. So when you're done cooking, just close the doors, push the damper in, and just let it burn out. And that's it. That's as easy as it is with this. So again, try it. If you like this video, you could just subscribe to this channel, and then you can get a hold of me, and we can get you one of these for your backyard. So again, I'm Jay, and thank you for watching this video.